Okay, are you ready? I'm nervous.
I'm ready.
Oh God, I don't like it.
Welcome to Under the Sheets with me, Tatiana Ashbourne, and all my friends. Laugh about it. Give it to me, baby. Learn about it. Love it or hate it. Let's do it. Under the Sheets with Tatiana Ashbourne and friends.
Welcome to Under the Sheets with Tatiana Ashbourne and friends, brought to you by Dirty Talk. I'm Tatiana Ashbourne, and this is Luke, and we're in a camper van in New Zealand. How are you feeling to be here?
Good. Excited, but a little nervous. I don't know what you've got in store for me.
It's all good, it's all good. He's seeing my
Seen a
props.
couple cucumbers around. So.
And we've put this into bed mode, which is pretty cool. Have you slept in here yet?
No.
So,
you guys are actually the first people in here, other than like my godparents. So.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
First
Thanks
host,
for letting me inside the bed. Okay, we're going to go with a test question to begin with. It's not a test. I don't know why I said that. What two ages would you shag if the combined age was 29? This is to really settle your nerves.
That's not... How's that... that's impossible. That's literally impossible.
Yeah, because you can't really go for 20 and 9.
You're a paedophile, I know. So
Yeah.
I think I have to just off myself somehow.
Yeah, okay. I get that. I get it. That's okay. I'll forgive you for giving that answer. So my next question, we're going to play a little game. I want you, I don't know how much you learnt in sex education at school, but I want you to put a condom on this cucumber.
Let's go.
Oh!
Getting used to the dimensions in here. Right, you are.
Okay, now talk through what you're doing for any audio members.
I'm peeling the condom. If I can get into it.
This is the worst bit. I hate when watching someone open a condom packet.
And then you find the nipple.
Okay.
Squeeze the nipple. Make sure it's going the right way. I've done something wrong already.
No, you haven't. It's more the fact that I just don't like watching latexy things. I find it really
Yeah, squeeze the nipple and then.
Mate, you can pack me in.
I got cut short. I didn't get to show the.
No, keep going. So I was thinking when that man came over, you're just waving.
Hey, come on.
Okay,
you missed a crucial part, but I squeezed the top and then I.
And you put it in. Okay, and we leave a.
No, you don't want air, right? You want to hold that and make sure there's no air.
But then we want a.
You want a little nipple.
A little nipple thing.
Yeah.
Do you use condoms?
That's
a no.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm not with my partners generally, because just practice getting tested, and
Yeah.
I don't really sleep around that much, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
And
Yeah. And right, can you tell me? I'm gonna take this away from you. Oh God, I shouldn't have touched it there because it's so sticky now. Take this. Can you tell me what this is?
Oh. Is that a female condom?
No. So I found this out a couple weeks ago, and now I take it everywhere with me just to see whether people know what it is.
Well, it's sex related.
Yeah. It's a really weird...
And it's definitely not a female condom.
No. Okay, so what it is you basically put that over your genitals, either or, and it's for oral, so you do oral sex using this.
Oh, what, on a girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
God.
So imagine me like this.
No,
and then you going down, and it's such a weird...
Yeah, that's...
Crazy, but good for STIs.
Sure.
Not getting them. Great to pick them up.
I feel like just don't do oral sex if that's
what you're worried about. Yeah, because can you imagine if I went,
oh, hold on.
Sorry, let me just get my oral latex dam out.
Unfold this.
I think it would freak a lot of people out. But anyway, that's a new bit of information everyone's learning today. Great. So can you talk to me about your first time sex?
My first time, I think, was when I was 17, and it wasn't terrible, but like I think, to be honest, porn had kind of ruined me as like a young teen.
Yeah.
So it was just very disappointing.
Mhm.
And I remember I didn't even finish. It was just like,
Yeah. Was it with a partner at the time, or did
nah,
it?
it was
No.
just some girl,
Yeah.
some girl from a party.
And what's your relationship like with porn now?
I try to stay away from it like as much as I can. To be honest, I don't really watch it at all
Yeah.
because I just had quite an unhealthy relationship with it, I guess, for quite a while.
And that meant that you're watching it loads, and it just.
Yeah, just as like a young teen, I think I watched it a bit too much, and you know, you just end up watching like more hardcore stuff, but just like progressively.
Was it hard to come off of it?
Yeah, 100%. It's like it's an addiction for sure.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. And do you ever go back to it now?
I mean, I haven't seen my girlfriend in like 3 months now, so. But even then, in all that time, I very much try to stay away from it, and you know, she sends me saucy photos.
Yeah. That's good.
And like, she keeps me entertained for the most part. But like, it's definitely an addiction. You can feel. You can feel the pull sometimes, you know.
Wow.
Just from like an Instagram reel, you're like, oh fuck, that's hot.
Oh my god, yeah,
Get
yeah.
back down the tube.
It's like a rabbit hole, and
It
then
is a
you just
rabbit hole.
keep searching up.
Yeah.
It is crazy all the categories that there are. There are so many.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
That it's
honest.
insane. And so tell me about how long distance is. How is it?
It's pretty shit.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's not a lot of pluses to be said about it.
Do you believe long distance relationships work? Because I know obviously you're seeing your girlfriend at the end of this week, but do you think in the long run they work?
I would say that like there's a healthy amount of distance.
Okay.
And time, not really distance, because distance isn't really. It's more the time, isn't it, that makes it. It's the long distance wouldn't be an issue if I could go see her every weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 months is too long.
Okay.
You know, a month. Even we did 2 months at the start, and that was still shit. But 3 months is definitely on the point of like, this is just like, I don't want to do this ever again.
Yeah, because I find like when you get into a relationship to begin with, you get so excited to see this person all the time, and like it's such a buzz, and you constantly when you then when you start a relationship, and then you also have that thing where you're enjoying going out with your friends, but you sort of wish that person was with you, or something like that, you know, all the time. So it must be so weird.
You know, even before when I was travelling in Asia, all these kind of super exciting things I was doing. In the back of my mind, I'm like, oh god, I wish she was here to do this with me.
Yeah. And how does it work with you FaceTiming? Like, do you talk a lot, or is it just?
Yeah, we chat like over Messenger all day, every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
But and then we just have occasional video chats, you know, every week or so, every 2 weeks, probably not even that often, but a healthy amount. It feels like, you know, there's a healthy amount of communication, I would say.
Yeah. And is this your first relationship?
No, but it's the first one that like has been as special.
Yeah.
As this one.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you feel, because she's travelling at the moment as well, so how do you feel, is there any level of jealousy that you find that comes into a relationship where it could cause an issue? Or is it very much like with good communication you have boundaries, you have, if that makes sense?
Jealousy of just the experiences that she's having, or of all the guys that might be like flirting with her or trying to hit on her? Yeah,
or even the fact that she's hanging out with loads of different friends, meeting new people that you don't know, you know, and like, is there a level of jealousy to it, or is it very much like?
I would say the only jealous part is that I want to be there doing the fun stuff that she's doing. Because she has great stories. Yeah, I'm very happy for her to be meeting all these lovely new people. There's not really, there's like, I trust her totally, so there's no level of. I don't know, it's not a relation kind of jealousy, it's more just I want to be in that moment with her. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm so excited for you. They're going to travel in this van, Yeah.
And I'm so excited for you to do that.
I'm super excited.
And use this bed. Because that's the first thing you're going to do. You got to christen it at some point.
Yeah,
and what is the best sex you've ever had?
Probably with my missus now, to be honest.
Okay.
Just because, like, it's just the perfect blend of, like, being totally in love with this person and seeing a future with them, and also having just amazing chemistry.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. I mean, I've had great chemistry in the past, but I think there's never been this level of, like, wow, like, I want to fucking get on my knees and marry you and just make babies.
No, the extreme. That's insane though. And how did you realise that, or how long did it take you to actually realise, wow, this is the best relationship I've been in, this is right for me?
Pretty quickly, to be honest. I mean, relatively, it's only got serious in the last, like, 8 months.
Okay.
So it's a relatively new relationship. I've known her before that, but
yeah.
I would say within what was the question? How
into the relationship did you realise that this is this is going well, and that you have deeper feelings than you have had?
Yeah. Within the first like couple of weeks, to be honest.
Yeah.
It moved very quickly. Like we were kind of glued to each other.
Wow. Yeah.
So I feel like when and like the infatuation and the kind of obsession is like equal between the two of you.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that those kind of obsessions work. Like, it has to be mutual, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. We just spent every minute that we could together. So I think things moved quite quickly.
And how is it meeting parents? Is that a scary thing?
No, because we're family friends, so we knew each other. I actually was friends with her family before I was really friends with her.
Oh my gosh, so tell me, how did you breach the conversation that, like, oh, can I go out with your daughter or something?
Well, it was a bit more awkward than that, to be honest. It was, I mean, it wasn't awkward, but it was like, I got a lot of respect for her mum and dad. Like, I really liked them. And it kind of got to the point where one thing led to another. I ended up back at her house. Yeah. This is like her family house that we both go on holiday to. That's how we know each other.
Yeah.
And then the next morning I just hid in her bedroom. I couldn't even bring myself to go downstairs because it's like I'm gonna have to say, "Oh, hi, Steve. Just been sleeping with your daughter upstairs." It's me.
Oh my god.
But the awkwardness kind of faded pretty quickly. I think,
yeah.
Because like they know me. They know I'm a decent guy. I'm not here to like.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Screw around with anyone's feelings.
Yeah. And also, I feel like when you're going into it with, like, family friends, is that you know that if you fuck it up, it's going to go horrendously wrong for everyone.
For sure.
So I feel like you're in a good position. Do you think sex is everything in a relationship?
No. It's a big part, for sure. If the sex, like, if the chemistry is not there, or, one person's needs aren't, like, aligning with another person's, then it could be a deal breaker easily, for sure. If a partner's kink was different to the one you had, or there's something that you didn't agree with, do you think that's cause for, like, what, we don't work? Or, like, if you wanted I was going to try and keep it PG, but I can't. If you wanted to finger up your bum and your partner didn't want to do that to you, like, does that mean that relationships? I mean,
like,
I think it's just like personal preference, but I would say for the most part, you should be able to find some middle ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they don't want to put a finger up, but like maybe they'd be okay, like, just touching it, giving it a tickle, or like a tongue.
Straight for the tongue.
Yeah.
No, I get that. And the craziest thing you've done in the bedroom. Talking about fingering up mums.
The craziest thing I've done in the bedroom, like, ever, like.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not that crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very much, like, up for trying all of it.
Okay. Like, anything that's happened that's embarrassing that you're like, I can't believe we've done that, or something's happened.
mean, sex is just like, it's not, it can be a bit awkward and quirky and like, stupid sometimes, but I don't think it has to be, awkward in that way.
Yeah. When did you first realise what sex was?
Probably like around 13.
Okay.
When your mates show it to you.
Yeah.
Watching porn. So, yeah.
and what was your education like on sex? Like,
okay.
Can you remember?
You mean like, I guess you did have sex. I had sex ed before that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I guess you knew, you hear about it. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's also crazy though that I've just asked you that and you would have your initial thing is, oh, my friend showed me, rather than the fact that you were educated on it way before that.
It's so true.
Like, it is crazy.
Yeah. It was just so insignificant, isn't it? Like, sex ed in primary school, it's such a... I think they more just kind of go into the reproduction, maybe.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of remember it, at least. It's like, don't they make you watch, like, a woman give birth? Is that in primary school? Maybe that's secondary school.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's terrifying. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And after you had sex for the first time, were you like, I've completed it, I've done it, or were you a bit like, well, that was...
Yeah, I felt the pressure before it, 100%. Okay. Like, as some of my mates started to have sex, and I was like, right, this needs to happen, like, ASAP.
Okay. Can I ask when you lost your virginity?
17.
Okay.
But, like, one of my best mates was, like, 15 or something.
Right, okay.
But
did you look at that and think, God, you're young, or did you think, I need to be doing that?
No, I was like, fuck, yeah, go, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
But then can you remember what was his, like, thought about, was he like,
we didn't really talk into it, like, it wasn't, we didn't, like, have a sit down and be like, right, how was it, like, do you regret it? Like, what's up, bro?
I feel like that's so girls, like, we just sit there and go, so, what was it like, tell me everything.
Yeah, I mean, also, at, like, 15, you're pretty emotionally unintelligent, I think.
Right,
okay.
okay.
Thinking about, like, was it the right time?
Yeah.
You're just thinking, like, oh, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
But then, once it happened, it was very underwhelming.
Okay.
And it felt like, what the fuck? Like, what, I've been waiting all this time, and that was it.
And then how long after that time did you then have sex again?
Well, that first girl, I met her at a party, and I don't know if I should say this. I feel really bad. She, her best mate that she was there at this party with, like, was telling me, if you take her home, you better invite her on another date. And I got really scared. Like, I was like, I really want to invite her home, and like, but I think I was a bit drunk, and so whatever. She came home.
Yeah.
We had sex. Then the next week or whatever, I invited her out again. Just because I felt fucking like a shitty person if I didn't, because this girl had got in my head.
Yeah.
So I invited her around again, and then like just made up some bullshit excuse on why I needed to leave, and like kicked her out.
Yeah.
And like in my head that was like at least I'd invited her around and I'd done the second date. But if anything, maybe it was worse. Like she'd gone all the way out of her way.
Yeah, but it depends what her...
She came around with the idea we were going to have sex again, I think, for sure.
Yeah, exactly, which is maybe her thought process was bad. Because to think that you were just going to have sex rather than, oh, let's actually make something of this situation. Do you know what I mean?
I guess the friend was expecting me to take her out to dinner the next day or something.
Yeah.
She wasn't saying, like, just use her as a shag buddy.
What's something you want to do in the bedroom?
What's something I want to do in the bedroom? Just like give my woman the most like amazing orgasmic sex like every time. That would be a good start.
I love that. That's great. What's the best technique you've got?
I mean, I don't know. We have a great relationship. Now I need to hold my tongue because I'm not supposed to be saying anything about. I don't think. I think just making, like, for a woman to like really be able to enjoy herself. She needs to just be able to relax, basically.
Yeah.
And just like making it a super like no pressure. Everything just like whatever happens, like.
Yeah.
Without going into tongue movements
and
directions.
Okay.
Like, that's not what you're asking, I'm imagining.
That's
or is
right.
it?
No, you can tell me anything and everything. No, but that's a good. Yeah. No, I like that response. And do you have any advice that you would give to anyone that's thinking about having sex that doesn't quite know what they're getting in for? Yeah.
Don't watch porn.
Don't watch porn. Okay.
If you're a young teenage boy, at least.
But how do you stop that?
What? Stop watching porn?
When your friends are watching it and you're feeling the need to watch it, how do you, like, maybe they haven't watched it yet.
Masturbate, but just don't watch fucking, 5 girls on one, or just generally the other way around, isn't it? 5 dudes, 1 small petite woman, like.
Is that what you're...
No.
The 5 dudes.
I just mean, if you're going to watch porn, just keep it PG.
Yeah.
In the most PG way porn can be.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't let it, like, take a hold of you, Don't let it run away.
Definitely. No, that's very good. Any last thoughts? Feelings?
No, this was good.
It's a good chat.
Good chat,
bro.
I enjoyed myself.
And you leave on Saturday, and we're really sad. But you're gonna have a great time with your girlfriend.
Yeah, and you're coming out. We're gonna
go out, hit the town, get me some sex. I'm joking. We get you some sex because your girlfriend's coming to town.
Immediately. Sure.
That's so exciting. Why am I excited? I'm so excited for you, honestly. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. I love your new home, and yeah, I'm jealous. This is what I want in my life. So maybe your girlfriend can get that joke. I'm joking. Anyway, thank you so much. This is Luke. Thank you.
If you would like to be a part of the show, please check out our website at www.dirtytalkofficial.com. We welcome all sexualities regardless of your sexual experience. If you would like to be an audience member only, please get in touch the same way. Like and subscribe on all social media platforms.